Hello and welcome all of my beautiful, vibrant hearts and ephemeral souls who are Aquarius suns, have big Aquarius placements, or are cross watchers for Aquarius. Welcome to your month ahead messages. This is going to be looking at the month of July 2024. If you are interested in love messages, I have a separate tier on my Patreon to look at just that. So in addition to access to all of the zodiac love messages for the month ahead, I also like to do random pairing readings. So I'll roll the dice and I'll see what two astrological signs come up, and then I'll read for that connection. So like last month we had like Gemini and Cancer, ironically enough. And I was like, oh, that's pretty perfect. So I do at least one of those a month, and I'm going to be doing more because it was a really fun thing. And I just, yeah, I get spiritually nosy. So lots of good stuff there. Feel free to go check it out. And if you're looking to book a personal with me, if you like what we saw here, you're intrigued, or you just have questions, the link to do so is through my website, which is linked down below. So with that, let's see what the month of July 2024, you guys, I cannot talk today, has to offer to my lovely Aquarian friends. All right. Oh, I cut the deck, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Okay. Some of you are getting your energies in alignment. I mean, getting your shiz together. Emergence. Something is emerging. This feels like something you guys have already been working on. You're already, I was gonna say aware of, but I almost said ready for. This could be like something you're getting ready to premiere to the public. This could be a work project. This is something that you know about though. So the show begins this month. Things are getting off the ground is something that I'm getting. It's different, which I'm not surprised for my little Aquarian babes. It's different than, I'm hearing it's different than what you thought it was gonna be. If this is a project, it's different than what you imagined the final product would look like. This is very specific. Maybe you guys are moving homes and like it's different than what you thought it would be, but it's like, okay, I'm ready to show people, like, okay, this is good. Eight of Swords, again, there's a sense of like, all right, I'm not really sure, this wasn't what I had in mind, but I think this is it. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so let's see what you have. Communication, 14 reduces to a 5. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So we have 14 that reduces to a 5, the number of changes and challenges. A lot of you guys are getting ready to communicate something that can have the power to create change in your life. You may have created a lot of change in your life and now you're getting ready to talk about it. You're getting ready to show something. So again, some of you moved. You might be having like a really important housewarming party. Some of you have been getting certified in something or getting a degree in something, and now you're ready to start working in that area, in that field. Some of you, you're ready to tell people what you've been working on. You're ready to put a project out online. Some of you have been just making a lot of changes in your life, and you're getting ready to communicate that to somebody in a very heart-centered way in order to bring that back into balance. So good for you. 9 of Swords. Okay. The King of Cups. So this one, this is one of the few decks that I like to work with primarily upright. But as soon as I put this one down, I hadn't flipped it yet, I wanted to put it reverse. So here we go. Water sign energy showing up. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, there's a little squirrel. Hi, buddy. So here's the two major things that I'm seeing. I do see there's a lot of anxiety to communicate. Somebody could be communicating with you. I feel for most of you, this is you getting ready to communicate with somebody else. There is a little bit of anxiety. There's a little bit of fear here with the 9 of Swords about doing this, right? Especially if you look at all the swords are pointed right at the King of Cups. Some of you, it's time to tell somebody how they have impacted you emotionally. And for many of you with the 5 of Pentacles, this is somebody who has made you feel hurt and abandoned, somebody who you've had to heal from. The hands on this clock are pointed to, we have 1 at 6, 1 at 2, and then 1 between 12 and 1. So June 2nd, 1st, 12th may have been important. June 4th is another thing I'm getting. February 6th could have even been important. February 1st, something around that time frame. For some, this is somebody who, this is super specific, stood you up for Valentine's Day. And since that's during Aquarius season, possibly like this is somebody who didn't contact you on your birthday or made your birthday about them. That's also very specific. But this is this is something where you're getting ready to finally speak to this person. It's finally time with the Wheel of Fortune. You've been trying to give this the appropriate amount of time. You may have given this person a lot of time to apologize, to get their stuff together, and been kind of like nervous and scared with the Nine of Swords about how things were going to play out between the two of you. It feels like it's finally time for you to speak up. You know, and tarot can go both ways. So for some, another thing I'm seeing is with this King of Cups reversed, this could also represent where you've been at. So struggling, because the King of Cups is the masculine energy principle of the water suit, meaning this is somebody who gives emotions, who gives love, who gives support, emotionally nurturing. This might be something where you were not really prepared to do this for somebody else because you had other stuff going on. You could have had like financial losses that were really stressing you out. You could have just like had abandonment wounds that needed to be healed, and it made it so it was really hard to show up for somebody. And so it feels like there's going to be a conversation about that. That might be where the Nine of Swords is coming in with like the fear. For some of you, you have somebody in your life that you do really care about, but you are in the middle of a healing cycle. And so it's like, there's kind of this recognition of, I can't quite give you what you're looking for right now, maybe another time. And that's a conversation you're kind of prepping yourself to have. But for many of you, and for some, there's also where you've been through a period of a lot of fear, anxiety, loss, feeling very emotionally alone. Adrift is a word I'm getting. And you're getting ready to talk about this experience with other people, whether it's in your art, whether you're making content about it, whether you're just talking really openly with friends and family. Some of you may have gone through a bit of a downward period in your mental health, or gone through like a mental health crisis. And you're finally getting ready to talk about it. What is this King of Cups reversed? Because I feel this is the focal point of this spread. The Ace of Swords, exactly. You're finally getting ready to talk about it. Very clear message here. To be honest about it. Some of you are going to get your opportunity to speak your truth and talk to this person about how their behavior has hurt you. Or again, if this is something where, you know, you weren't able to be there for them, because we all play different roles and different stories at different times. You're going to get the chance to explain yourself. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking, ironically enough. High Priestess at the bottom, the letters J or B could be important. Pisces energy showing up. This is something where you and this person, I feel, have not been in communication. There have been secrets here. There have been hidden motives, hidden feelings, and this stuff is coming out in the wash now. You're like having a very honest conversation. So the Eight of Swords also showing up again. The King of Pentacles, okay. And then the Death card. So it feels like, you know, all these kind of clarifying the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords as well. Like I said, somebody here was trying really hard to be their best self, right? To be stable, grounded. You know, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups can sometimes give off similar energies in interpersonal situations. Somebody who is supportive, somebody who is consistent, somebody who is caring, right? Who can be nurturing. And there might be a sense where, like, this King of Cups in reverse individual kind of didn't know how to do that. For some, you're dealing with somebody where their understanding of love is to give like material or financial support. They could be an acts of service type person, and they didn't meet you emotionally in the space where they needed to. So you guys may have been kind of emotionally talking past each other, and it made them feel like they didn't have enough to offer you, like their offers were never good enough. So they may have kind of pieced out. This is somebody who could be very stable in their career, very like stable in the other areas of their life, but emotionally they have some healing to do, or they had some healing to do. They could have had pretty big abandonment wounds. And it feels like these are things that they didn't know about themselves with the Eight of Swords, right? This person may have had this realization with the Ace of Swords that those were issues for them, right? Those were blind spots. And so it feels like this person has been working on changing that, primarily through changing their understanding. There we go. And so you guys are going to have the opportunity to have a really honest conversation and talk about how it made you feel. Now, for those where this is you who is in that period of struggle, I do feel like you're going to get the opportunity to explain to somebody why you couldn't show up the way that maybe they wanted you to. You know, we have the 8 and the Ace of Swords, which makes the 9. And again, it's like sense of like, I didn't see it before, or I was having trouble like getting a clear head. I didn't know what I wanted to say before, but now I do. Pardon my itchy nose. And this will change the dynamic between the two of you. And like I said, for some of you, you've gone through a lot when it comes to your emotional stability, and you're in a much better place now. And it's going to be where I feel like people don't even know the extent of the struggle that you've been through, and you're going to be able to talk about it. You're going to be able to share that either with people you love or like somebody who's very important to you, or possibly in content online. You're going to be able to like really, really share that, possibly in an inspirational way, an inspirational role. But yeah, this is a really beautiful energy. Sorry, I have an itchy ankle. This is a really beautiful energy. So significant communication is going to really change the dynamics of things for you in the month of July. I think that is what I have for you for right now. I hope that's been helpful. Please feel free to come back and comment and let me know how things pan out. I love hearing from you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And for those of you who want to see your love messages for the month ahead, I will see you there. I'm wishing you a safe, happy, healthy July. Many blessings to you, my friends. Take care. Bye.